What's going on out there, y'all? This is Bill Rochelle. Just coming on here, want to make a video, encourage you, inspire you, motivate you today. Just want to talk a little bit today about, what's going on. There's so many business owners out here trying to grow, entrepreneurs trying to scale, trying to establish themselves. But really, did you become a business owner, or did you truly become the CEO, or is it just another job, right? You're kind of stuck, don't know what to do, trying to figure out what your next perspective is going to be. That's why, think about the word clarity, right? Wearing these glasses helps me see clear. It helps me to know where I'm going. Helps me to know why I'm doing things, right? Reading instructions. It helps me to be able to see clearly and not have a blurred vision. And it reminds me about, I started my business last year, and, definitely it's growing, it's taking off, and making some bookings with some customers. But what really began to help me was when I went through Michael E. Parker's Grow My Business Challenge. It was 5 days. It was a 2-hour a day investment, but man, it was the best investment. Being able to sit there in the C-suite, meetings where you could ask Mr. Parker questions about your business. And I was a new business owner, but I remember asking him about how do you know which business idea to really go into. And never forget, asking him about my idea, which I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to give away my idea, but you begin to talk about how sometimes your business idea, we'll say it this way, a lot of people, they want to do what they're passionate about. And sometimes passion don't make money. And I love what he said, like sometimes people are not going to be as passionate about what you're passionate about. So sometimes you may be passionate about making snow cones, but ain't no one cares about snow cones like you. Right? If we're not careful, we'll be doing something because it's tied to like a childhood experience. You ever tried chasing something that you ate your whole life and never find it because that specific way somebody made it was the best way? And so getting clarity in your business and understanding, for me, was to get a clarity about what to really go into business for. And I remember going through this challenge, I began to be provoked and to listen. So basically you can purchase into this program where you can be able to go through the content, it's so enlightening, inspiring. You get the workbook, and I mean, it really, really, if you apply yourself and do it, you will grow. But then I went ahead and took advantage of the C-suite experience where I was able to be there and to ask questions and to begin to ask questions and watch. I mean, I watched as Mr. Michael E. Parker went ahead and was solving all these major problems that businesses were struggling in. And it was an experience. People were crying. People were like, wow, I did not know. One lady even found out she was going to sell her business and was equipped to sell it because she went through this program. And Michael E. Parker, listen, I'm telling you, this man has got something special. He has a gift, a skill, an ability, and he has so much wisdom when it comes to business, working with people, and how to grow. If you're an entrepreneur and you're out there and you're looking for something that can help you, and you're in the trenches and you're stuck and you're trying and it's another job, you're putting in time, listen, don't be ashamed. Everyone needs a coach. I grew up playing baseball. Listen, baseball was my favorite sport. You need a coach. That coach is calling the plays. That coach is knowing what to put in at the right time. That coach knows exactly what to do, what skills to sharpen, who's needed for the moment. In your business, you need a coach. You need someone that knows the next move, that's been there, right? Most of your coaches are not amateurs. They're people who are seasoned ball players, right? And this person right here is a seasoned ball player in business. And it's something he loves, basketball. And I'm telling you, this is what you're looking for. If you're trying to scale and grow and you can't, listen, it's okay. Do the gap analysis for where you are and where you want to be at. I'm telling you, this is the bridge that's going to get you where you need. I got clarity. I understand the who of my business. I know exactly who I'm targeting. I know the what of my business. I know my products and services that I'm offering. I know how I'm going to deliver it. I know what marketplace am I going to go to? And I know my why. I'll never forget that one person that told me that I was never going to make it in my industry. And now, you know what they did? They tenderized my heart to want to help others. And that's why I am the success coach for sterile processing. So I just want to encourage you out there. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're someone who's stuck in the trenches and you're looking for help, this is the tow truck. This is what's going to pull you out of that mud of your business and get you set up for success. I'll close on this. As I was sitting there in this Grow My Business Challenge, and I was overwhelmed as I watched people who would share their question, and I would watch as Mr. Parker masterfully would give them answers. And at sometimes say, can I be honest with you and tell you the truth? And listen, people's lives are changed. If you're struggling in your business, if you're looking, if you're praying and you're seeking for something that will help you pull yourself out of your biggest problem, then listen, click that link right there, or let's set up a call. Let's talk about it so that you can get what you need. The Grow My Business Challenge is worth every investment, and it's exactly what you are missing and what you're looking for. You're talking about someone who has helped multiple businesses scale to 7 figures. And if that's what you're looking for, do not miss the opportunity. This is exactly what you're looking for.